M.I.A has been absolutely relentless with her accusations against Beyoncé and Jay-Z lately, making waves by spilling what seems like tea after tea about their shady dealings in the industry. Recently, she took things to another level in an interview, suggesting that Jay-Z might have intentionally helped her ex-boyfriend in a custody battle to take their child away from her. This is a shocking allegation, especially given Jay-Z and Beyoncé's long history of controversy. To accuse someone of going as far as manipulating a custody situation is heavy and definitely crosses a line of what anyone would expect from the couple. One of M.I.A.'s main claims is that Jay-Z might have signed her to Roc Nation just to distract her during the custody battle. According to her, it was a strategic move to sideline her while she was going through one of the most difficult personal situations of her life. But it doesn't stop there. M.I.A has also accused Beyoncé of taking credit for work that was supposed to be hers, claiming that artists like herself were behind some of the hits people associate with Beyoncé. The tension between M.I.A and the Carters seems pretty clear now. She's been dragging them publicly for months, and these latest claims about the custody battle add a disturbing layer to the narrative, suggesting a level of manipulation that goes beyond music business drama. At this point, the question is, how much of M.I.A.'s side of the story can we trust, and how much is just her taking revenge on those she feels wronged by?
I find it difficult that when people make it, they always can turn around and thank Beyoncé, because that's it. And enough is enough. I'm coming for everyone now, because no, the success of all that always stems from God motivating me to get the fuck up out of bed and write some fucking songs. And then it changed so many people's destinies, and all these people are multi-millionaires, really successful. Even, Azealia Banks could be talking about how I need to bleach my skin to be accepted in the music world, and that's why no one's supporting me, is because I'm dark skinned and off, because even her music career started with Diplo, who I put on the map. So all of them, all these bitches, and even Adele, it's like out for this, because she's retired now, but her career would not exist if I hadn't made Jonathan Dickens into a manager, who is her manager. She signed to XL because of me. Nick Huggett was my A&R who signed her. And this, when she gets an award, she thanks Beyoncé. And I'm sick and tired of all of these fucking women who don't want to give respect to me because I'm a brown woman.
M.I.A also revealed in a rant that when she signed with Roc Nation, Jay-Z pressured her to undergo extreme plastic surgery. Despite the pressure, M.I.A confidently refused, choosing to stay true to herself. This adds another layer to her claims of mistreatment during her time with Roc Nation, further fueling her accusations.
When I met Jay-Z and I signed to Roc Nation, the first thing he told me to do is get plastic surgery. I'm not insecure because I would have got plastic surgery. So their argument of Maya's insecure, that's why she needs to massage her ego, fails. Fails, because you turn around and ask those, what women do you know who hasn't had plastic surgery around you? All of them have. I'm the only one who didn't, which already proves the fact it's not insecurity. Because if I was insecure, I would have done that 100 times over. Even when I met Jay-Z and I signed to Roc Nation, the first thing he told me to do is get plastic surgery. And I didn't. Because it's okay. Guess what? I'm 50. And I'm totally fine with the fact I am, because, yeah, I took off when I was 30. Because it took 10 more years than any other. Because I was the first, and I was the new, and I was like making something interesting happen that wasn't happening before.
M.I.A.'s latest claims are even more shocking, as she accuses Jay-Z of helping her baby daddy manipulate her into losing custody of her child. In a new interview, she revealed that she was signed to Roc Nation during the height of her custody battle, suggesting a deliberate distraction from her personal crisis.
there was a moment when I signed with Rock Nation was, I went into the custody battle zone and things, got difficult. I think that album should have been better than it was, and it wasn't. And I think that's when I discovered how sort of connected everything was.
M.I.A has been dropping bombshell after bombshell lately, and her latest claims are seriously making people question the true nature of her relationship with Jay-Z, Beyoncé, and Rock Nation. What initially seemed like a regular story of an artist's struggles in the music industry is quickly unraveling into something much darker. Fans are now convinced that there's far more to M.I.A.'s narrative than we've been led to believe. M.I.A recently revealed that she was signed to Rock Nation during one of the most tumultuous times in her life, the heat of her messy custody battle. Now, this might seem like a coincidence at first, but the more you dig into her story, the more questions arise. M.I.A.'s ex, as many people know, is part of the Bronfman family, a notoriously powerful and well-connected family with influence that stretches far beyond just the entertainment world. So, why would Rock Nation sign M.I.A, knowing full well she was in the midst of a highly publicized and intense legal battle with one of the most influential families in the country? Typically, record labels aren't eager to sign artists who are facing personal drama that could explode into a scandal, especially one that has the potential to destroy an artist's reputation. Scandals can ruin careers, and it's clear that M.I.A was facing a storm of controversy. So, why would Rock Nation take on this risk? What's even more alarming is the reported connection between Jay-Z and M.I.A.'s ex, Benjamin Bronfman. Allegedly, Jay-Z and Bronfman are friends, which only adds to the suspicion that M.I.A.'s signing to Rock Nation wasn't as straightforward as it seemed. It almost feels like she was set up from the beginning, but it doesn't end there. M.I.A has made some seriously explosive claims that Jay-Z's involvement didn't stop at just signing her. According to her, Jay-Z allegedly helped her ex manipulate the situation, leading to her losing custody of her child. In a rant last year, M.I.A revealed that her custody battle began in 2013 when her child was just 4 years old, and at that time, she was under the management of Jay-Z. She claimed that Jay-Z, who was reportedly being paid by the Bronfman family at the time, took advantage of her personal crisis. She accused Rock Nation of ripping her off, copying her style, and giving it to other artists while sidelining her career. On top of that, M.I.A claimed that after she lost the custody battle, Jay-Z completely cut ties with her, even wiping all communications with her from his inbox. The accusations continued, and things only got darker. M.I.A posted on social media that the day she was served with papers in her custody battle, Rock Nation stopped all communication with her. She said her emails to Jay-Z asking for help were deleted, and her home was even broken into with every laptop taken. To make matters worse, she claimed that she was restricted from leaving Brooklyn for 15 years, which sounds like a nightmare scenario for anyone in her position. If her story is true, it would suggest that Jay-Z and Rock Nation were more involved in her downfall than anyone could have imagined, and if you thought it couldn't get worse, M.I.A also accused Beyoncé and Solange of being involved in a disturbing incident involving her son's caretaker. M.I.A claims that her son's caretaker, who is friends with Beyoncé and Solange, vaccinated her child without her consent. According to M.I.A, the caretaker manipulated her child, lying to him and pretending to be his mother. She also accused the Carters of allowing this to happen, suggesting that they didn't care about the psychological damage it caused to her son. This is a serious allegation that raises more questions about the Carters' involvement in M.I.A.'s life. Fans have been flooding her social media, expressing outrage over the situation and backing her claims. Some even noted that M.I.A.'s ex, being part of the Bronfman family, is connected to the same people who caused the global financial collapse in 2008, further reinforcing just how powerful the family is. The fact that M.I.A was going up against this kind of power only adds another layer to her accusations. It's hard to ignore the possibility that Jay-Z, a man with immense influence in the music industry, might have been involved in some shady dealings to protect his powerful friends and manipulate M.I.A.'s career and personal life for his own benefit. But here's where it gets tricky. M.I.A herself has said that the album she released while at Rock Nation wasn't her best work. Knowing Jay-Z's reputation for only working with the best of the best, it's hard to understand why he would let M.I.A release an album she wasn't proud of. Could it be that the label had no real interest in her music and was more focused on using her as a pawn in a much larger game? The whole thing feels off, and the more M.I.A reveals, the more it seems like the signing was just a strategic move to keep her distracted from her personal struggles while Roc Nation reaped the benefits of her talent now. While all of this is still speculative and there's no hard proof to back up M.I.A's claims, the dots are connecting in a way that makes it hard to ignore. M.I.A's recent accusations against Jay-Z, Beyoncé, and Roc Nation only add fuel to the fire of this already controversial saga. If even half of what M.I.A says is true, it paints a picture of a ruthless industry machine that will do whatever it takes to protect its own interests, even at the expense of the people it claims to support. So, what do you think? Is M.I.A telling the truth, or is this just another case of someone airing their grievances in the public eye? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to check out the next video for more on this.